first instinct is to call on the gods? Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision. My name is Anaxa Moments, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1, do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2, never interrupt me. Silence is golden. The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies. Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air. That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped. But that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Circe's core flame will reach Akama before long. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all. My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array for the sake of Amphorius. Die with me, Titan.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human.
How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity. That was tough.
I'm truly exhausted. I'm about to be overwhelmed.
This is bad. All this noise and commotion. Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it? There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists. That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty? Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them. Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth. Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus? You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard. Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict. Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Callinicus' wife, right? Ma'am. Callinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide. Yes. He managed to protect Circe's core flame at the cost of his life. I'm really sorry. Are you the father of Keinani and Artakama? Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide took Keinani and Artakama. They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset, keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away. That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember. Let's go.